Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Release, Rebirth, Rise. Today's episode is a little different, a little more raw, a little more real. It's a story from my heart and my own personal healing journey, because sometimes the things we most need to teach are the very things that we're still learning ourselves. This episode is called She's Not Failing Me, She's Been Carrying Me. And it's about the fear that we sometimes carry in our bodies and how, with love and awareness, we can begin to flip that fear into healing. So listen along as I share the story, a bit of a reflection, and there will be some gems right at the end, the healing plan to be able to move forward. So over the past few months, I've felt a deep longing in my soul to move again, to feel the sweat of a good run, to teach swimming, to coach, to play, to feel strong and light in my body. I've missed that feeling, missed me. And so I started moving again, swimming, building strength with mobility and squats, gently reconnecting back to my body. And at first it felt amazing, uplifting, empowering, but then the familiar pain returned. Groin and pelvic pain. Pain that makes it hard to even walk upstairs some days. Pain that arrives once or twice a month when hormones spike, maybe related to PCOS or post-birth trauma, or just years of holding everything together. I felt deflated, disheartened. And then something really big happened. I said out loud to a close friend, "I'm scared my body is going to fail me." She looked at me and gently said, "You really have a lot of fear around this, don't you?" And she was right. That one sentence reflected back at me cracked me open. I hadn't truly seen just how deep that fear went. Fear that I wouldn't be reliable as a swim teacher. Fear that my body couldn't keep up with my dreams. Fear that I would be stuck in this discomfort forever. But then I remembered one of my own guiding teachings, something I even wrote in my book, Everything is Already Within You. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. And I realized I had been focusing on the pain, focusing on what I couldn't do, living in the what ifs instead of the what's possible. That night I spoke to my fiance Dave. I poured it all out, literally in tears, in the mess, the whole lot, the longing, the fear, the ache, just to move again. And he said something simple that shifted me. "Then just try," he said. "Go for a small run. See what happens. Just try." Such simple wisdom, right? But sometimes we overthink it all. I realized I was living in my head, rehearsing failure before even giving myself a chance to succeed. That was my moment to flip the story, because here's what I truly believe. My body isn't failing me. She's been carrying me. She's been asking me to slow down, to listen, to love her back. Our body is our greatest messenger. She's been my greatest messenger. And pain, it's not punishment. It's a whisper, a signal. It's my body's way of saying something needs tending to here. What unmet need is there here? And when I stop fighting her, when I soften into her messages, something beautiful happens. Healing. So now I want to walk you through what I'm calling my healing and returning to movement plan. Don't get me wrong, I have been moving subtly, but I guess a bit more cautiously than what I truly want to. I've been back in the pool, I've been swimming, and the odd exercise, and of course keeping house, looking after 4 children. I have been able to move. It's just I know there's more. So my healing and return to movement plan is a path to run again. It's a path to love my body more deeply and flip the mindset that's been holding me back. So if you're on a similar journey, I invite you to join me. Take what resonates, implement it, and see what happens. So step 1, my mindset and emotional healing is going to be paramount. This begins with awareness. Each day I am asking myself, where is my focus going today? Am I focused on fear or possibility? And the journal prompts that I'm using right now, 3 of them. What am I afraid will happen? What would I do if I wasn't afraid? And what does my body want me to know today? You can take a few deep grounding breaths before you ask these questions, and you will receive the answers. She will tell you. You'll feel it within your body. You may get a vision. You will know the answer, and it will come at right divine timing. Everything literally is already within you, all the answers that you seek. When you are open and when you ask, the answers will come. And every morning I'm saying this mantra, my body is wise because she is. My body is healing. I trust her. Come back into you. I trust her. How does that feel when you hear that? Step 2 is body check-ins and womb connection. Before I move, I place my hands on my womb space and I ask, what do you need today? At night, I do gentle body scans. Sometimes it's breathwork, sometimes Reiki, womb meditations, or placing just my hands on my lower belly and saying, or my wet back. I love my weedy. And I say, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm exploring the energetics of the womb, the stored emotions, generational patterns, and feminine energy that lives in this sacred space. It's really deeply powerful work. So that's step 2, that's a focus on mine. Step 3, a gentle physical rebuild. So with all of this rebuilding, it's not just focusing on the doing and the strengthening, it's focusing on the being, of going within, of reconnecting to body and working together as well, of the whole. So step 3 with a gentle physical rebuild. My movement rhythm right now is I'm swimming almost every day during the week that the children are at school. It feels amazing for my body. If you follow my journey, you know it's one of my utmost passions. I love being in the pool. I feel at home in the water. I love swimming. It's just a great meditative experience and really working on and perfecting that technique. I'm doing daily mobility, which is focusing on hips, pelvis and core, so being able to sit in a squatting position, being able to move and do trauma yoga if needed for the hips, if I feel that there needs to be a release. I'm doing some diastasis recti, safe core rehab. So with my youngest, she's been 8 years and I still have a bit of separation. So now it's really visualizing that DR, the diastasis recti, to be zipped up and rejoined together, and being able to do the exercises that I can control, that I can do, and being okay with just doing those small ones for now, because I know these little movements will heal all in right timing. So I move with love, not punishment. I move with curiosity, not control. Step 4, my return to running with compassion. My gentle post-pain running plan. I'll be doing a very gentle running plan, and I will be just looking after myself, feeling into how I am in that moment, feeling into where I am in my cycle. So I won't be running, say, just before my period or around ovulation, because I know that's where it spikes. But in the times in between, I'll be doing something like a walk for 10 minutes and I'll jog for 30 seconds. Or I'll walk for 1 minute and then do another 30-second jog. Always listening to my body. Running was one of my ways right up until I had my daughter, who's almost 15. I ran almost every day. I'd run an hour all around Christchurch. I'd always run around the hills when I grew up on the west coast. I was always running. It was my outlet. And I loved the feeling of a good run. It was my meditative, my outlet. And it's something I'd love to create and feel again. And then with each time I'm inspired to, I will build up gradually, always checking in with my body first. So for me, it's not about pushing. It's actually partnering with my body, listening to her, and using my mind to always remind her that she is safe and she is heard. Step 5, support and accountability. Doing my own inner work like Reiki, mindset, emotional clearing. Every week and even daily in each moment, I ask myself, how do I feel mentally, emotionally, physically? Because all of that matters. It's all part of the healing. Am I noticing any recurring thoughts, beliefs, patterns that aren't serving me or that are? How am I feeling? And being honest with myself with these, allowing it to flow. Any emotions coming and rising, allowing them to flow as well. Any sort of niggly, repetitive thoughts, and actually speaking it. Being in a safe place within myself and within my environment to speak my needs and being okay with speaking up, asking for help. Or being okay if I do need to just rest. So here's the truth, beautiful soul. You don't need to be healed to start moving again. You don't need to be pain-free to listen. And you don't need to wait for perfection before you begin. Your body, she is not broken. She's just waiting for your love. She's been carrying you through births, through life, through healing. And now it's time to carry her back with kindness, gratitude, and deep devotion. You are not failing. You are becoming. Let this be your reminder that you already have it all within you. Every answer, every next step, every possibility, right there within. Until next time, may you continue to release, rebirth, and rise. With all my love, Allie.
Thank you for listening to my mum's podcast. We hope you learned something new. Remember to comment and leave a review.
And remember, you are worthy and you are enough.